Today we're going to be doing this review on the TOZO, and these are open ear ring style wireless earbuds that are Bluetooth. I have never done a review on this particular style with the open part right here. I've never done any that are like over the ear or open ear. I've never done any type of review on these styles. So this will be my first style of this particular brand and open ear style that we're gonna be doing on this channel today. Hopefully you guys will like exactly what these are supposed to be intended for, and everyone says these fit really well and they work really well. So hopefully we're gonna get the same results today. When I open up the box, what is inside is a USB Type-C, basically to Type-C as well. So just a Type-C to USB, I believe, yep. So we got a USB to Type-C right there for you to be able to probably charge this whole entire piece right here. And here's the module. That's where you'll plug the Type-C part right into there. And this is plastic compared to the other ones I usually get are metal. But the lid does come up right here. See if it turns on. I might have to charge them. I thought the LCD would come right on. Okay, so I figured it out. On the back side right here, there's a little button right here. You push that down right here, and then that tells you the percentage right there. That's pretty cool. So if we open these up, it's gonna be my first set of open ear or over the ear style that we're gonna be testing out today. All right, so we're gonna open these up, kind of show you what they look like. They still have the yellow pieces on them. Those are just to cover up these little pieces right here so they don't try to charge while they're in there, which is understandable. And there's one, and then here is the second one. So that way they don't probably run out of battery juice before you get them. They only fit into here one way, so you can't reverse them. Yeah, they won't go in, they only go in one way. So that's pretty cool that they do that. Now let's see if we can switch them. No, can't do that either. So they only can go in one way, that's it. And then this shuts down, and it gives you a left and a right, which is pretty cool. It gives you both right there. That's pretty awesome. So if I push this button on the back side, right here, it's gonna tell you your left and your right percentage. That's pretty awesome. It's because now it's making contact. I'm gonna go ahead and try these on, see how it goes. All right, so we're gonna try these on and kind of see what they look like and how they feel. I'm not even quite sure, to be honest with you, I'm not even quite sure how these are supposed to go on your head. I'm guessing this ball part right here goes, I am not quite sure. I'm just gonna go with how I think this is supposed to go. Yeah, I don't quite know how these are so. I can hear it. How's it supposed to? Is it supposed to? I got some big old ears. I'm not quite sure how this is supposed to fit. Let me see if I can figure out how to get this to fit. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got this in right now. I'm listening to music. I'm playing music on my phone from these. Now, I will be honest with you, this is a little bit different than what I'm used to. I'm not used to having to put this thing behind my ear, and I have big ears, so that makes it a little bit more tough, obviously. But this thing goes around and sits on the back side right there and kind of holds it into place, which I'll be honest with you, it's different, but it's very comfortable. So it seems weird, I'll be honest. It definitely is definitely one of the most unique styles and patterns that I've ever seen, like the way that this thing kind of comes around, but it's staying in my ear, it doesn't move. It feels very comfortable, which is awesome, but it's just different. This is totally different than anything I've ever used before. So that's the only thing I can kind of tell you that's different. I'm gonna try to put this one in so you can kind of see, like, I put this like ball part right here. I'll show you some close-ups. And then there's this big part on the back. I'm putting the ball part inside my ear, and then I kind of like an earring, flip it behind the back part of my ear, like that. So it's kind of like an earring, I guess, which is probably why they're called EarRing. It does sound remarkably. Yeah, it sounds, I'm listening to it right now while I'm kind of talking to you guys. It sounds really good. It's crystal clear, which is pretty cool because I don't know how much the ambient noise on the outside, I'm gonna have to do a test with that and see how much it lets in. But when I'm working, I typically only keep one of these in. That way I can kind of hear what's going on and then still have my music playing on the other side. So these are very, very comfortable. Now when I go like this, it does put pressure behind my ear on the back side of my ear. But they're not deep in your ear. That's what's kind of crazy. They're not deep in your ear like the other ones. So they're not inside my ear, irritating the inside of my ear because they're not way down in there. But let me see how loud they can get. Yeah, they can get loud. Ooh, wow, they get loud. Okay, so I'm playing them right now and see how loud they can get. They get loud, like super loud, but they're not all the way down in your ear, which is kind of weird. So they're very comfortable. Zero issues with comfort. They stay where they're supposed to be, which is another, I think the two benefits you're gonna get out of these is they're not gonna move if you do any type of physical activities or anything like that where you're outside running or doing that. This is definitely huge because my other earbuds, when I'm moving my head, they will fall out of my ear all the time. I mean, within probably 15 to 30 minutes, I'll be moving and my ear will either get sweaty or something will happen and then my earbud will just fall out of my ear. And that's hard for me because I can't grab it if I'm using them for something else. So this will definitely help. I don't think it'll ever come out. I mean, you'd have to yank it out of my ear. The comfortability and the fact that it won't fall out of your ear is probably the two biggest reasons why I would probably use these all the time. They're a little tougher to get into your ear because you got to get it into the ear and kind of flip it around your ear like this. But I will say, ooh, you can touch them too. I'm touching them, see if it does anything. But I have zero complaints so far. I'm gonna do some tests of these, walk around and kind of see what they do with me walking, moving my head, any of that kind of stuff. So we'll see how that works and kind of let you guys know. But as of right now, I love the display on here. These are the first ones that have the digital display where you can actually see, you know, what the percentage of this and the actual earbuds are. So I really like this. This is, I mean, every time I keep doing a new review on these earbuds, everything keeps getting better and better. And that's good for me because earbuds should be advancing just like cell phones and all the technology on here. Okay, so right now I'm walking with them just to kind of see how when they move, everything like that. That'll kind of give you a close-up of what they look like. So you can kind of see, they're not moving at all. I'm kind of moving a lot. I'm moving my head, I'm walking around, not moving a bit. I can shake my head up and down. Now when I do crack my head all the way back, because I got a big neck, I've gained a lot of weight, it does kind of put pressure behind my ear, but that's it, that's the only thing. So I really think these might be the style I start using, to be honest with you. I really like the smaller ones that kind of fit in my ear and hang over the outside. Those have been my always go-to, but this is good if I'm gonna be running, if I'm gonna be jogging, I'm gonna be moving, or I'm gonna be working on something and I cannot grab these. This is definitely the way to go. Do they look weird on me? That's what I wanna know. Does make my ears look smaller, that's a plus. But does it look weird? Like if you saw somebody wearing these, would you be like, hey, that looks really weird, what's wrong with his ears? So that's the only thing too, is does it look weird at all? But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you guys have these, if there's anything I don't know about them. Put the comments down in the comment section down below. I'd love to know more about these. They sound great. I'm listening to them right now while I'm making this video, so they sound awesome. Zero complaints about them, except for just trying to get them into your ear and wrapped around the back. That's the only thing, which takes 1 second, so it's not that big of a deal. But I'll keep doing some more tests with these and let you guys know what I think. So I want you to kind of see what I'm talking about. I don't know if this thing is gonna do weird stuff on focusing, but this is the part right here that goes into your ear, and you can kind of see the little microphone thing right there. And then this is the part that hangs out behind your ear. So definitely a unique style I've never seen before, but does work good. honestly, I have zero complaints so far, so we'll see. We'll do some more tests with them and kind of see what they do. So I did figure something out. If you start from the back side right here and push in, let me try to see if I can do it while I'm on this camera. So I was trying to originally go like this and push this part in and then flip this part around the back. If you start from the back and then push this in like that, way easier, way easier. So that's what I would recommend, is basically just push this back part onto the back part of your ear and then slide the ball and then boom, go in right there. I was trying to do it the opposite way, push this part in and then wrap it around. So that will definitely help tremendously on time on getting it in and inconvenience factor.